obedient. Sweet children, become obedient. The Father's first order is, consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. So being obedient means following Baba's directions. And out of all the directions, what is first direction of Baba? Become soul conscious. So first order, Baba is saying order. It's an order. Consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. And order means order. Order doesn't have a choice, right? Because this is the foundation of our Brahmin life, becoming soul conscious. Consider myself as a soul and remember Baba. This is the foundation when I can call myself as a Brahmin. Question: why have the vessels of souls become unclean? What is the way to cleanse them? Answer is, the vessels of souls have become unclean by them listening to and speaking of wasteful matters. In order to cleanse them, the Father's orders are: hear no evil, see no evil, listen to the one Father only. Only remember the one Father, and the vessels of you souls will become clean. So because for half a cycle, for 63 births, we've been listening to so many human dictates and many wasteful things, because anything coming out of body consciousness was wasteful and negative. And even after coming to Baba, sometimes the soul, because there are old sanskars. So because of that, Baba has to remind this, that how the vessels of your souls will become clean. Only remember the one Father, and the vessels of you souls will become clean. You souls and your bodies will both become pure. This is old body, and in golden age we will get a new one. So, but on the basis of the quality of the soul, purity of the soul, it is decided that what kind of body we get. So until now, in the 63 births, what we have done, according to that, this is the present body. Present body that we receive. So now Baba says, your souls will also become pure, and then bodies will also become pure. Song is, there are showers of rain on those who are with the beloved. जो पिया के साथ है उसके लिए बरसात है. और Baba says, showers of rain. Which rain? Is the rain of knowledge, the rain of wisdom. Om Shanti. You children have understood the meaning of Om Shanti. Points of this knowledge are given to you children again and again, just as you are repeatedly told to remember the Father and the inheritance. Here, you do not remember human beings. Even Brahma Baba is the medium of Shiv Baba. Still, Shiv Baba would say, even when you see Brahma Baba, see them together, not Brahma alone. See them together. Shiv Baba is in Brahma Baba together. So we are not looking at the human being. We are always looking at the incorporeal one. So Baba says human beings only remind you of human beings or deities, because deities are also human form. Human beings with divine qualities are called deities. So Baba says, if you remember human beings, they will only remind you of human beings or deities, right? Because no human being knows the Father from beyond. None of them can inspire you to remember him. Even if we go to some gurus or masters, wherever, what they remind us, they will remind us of some physical images, some form, maybe Rama, Krishna, or Ganpati or Durga, all these deities, Devi and Devtas. Baba says here, you are told again and again, every day Baba is reminding us. Baba says here, you are told again and again, consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. When a father has a son, everyone understands that his son has come to claim his inheritance from his father. The child would remember his father and his inheritance. It is the same here. Certainly, the children don't know the father, which is why he has to come. Because we have forgotten him, that is why Baba has to come and tell us about his existence. This knowledge is showered on the children who are with the Father. The knowledge in the Vedas and scriptures is just the paraphernalia of the path of devotion. There is a lot of pomp and show. There is a lot of expansion in bhakti, in the path of devotion. So Baba says, the knowledge that what that includes, that devotion includes many things like chanting, donating, performing charity, evening prayers, mantras, etc. Yeah, that is all devotion. And here Baba says, just sit in silence and remember me. You don't have to do anything. And even if sometimes we do, that is for the sake of those who are still in the path of devotion. We have to bring them to Baba. So for that, so Baba says, whatever people do, all of this chanting, donating, performing charity, evening prayers, mantras, whatever people do, it is the paraphernalia of the path of devotion. Sannyasis are also devotees. They are also devotees. They are remembering somebody. If not human form, they remember the Brahma element. Brahma element is the home. It's not Baba, it's not Father, it's not God. It's the abode, godly abode of all of us souls. So Baba says, no one can go to the land of peace without having purity. This is why they leave their home and go off somewhere. Sannyasis usually what they do. However, not everyone in the whole world would do that. Everyone cannot do that. Their Hatha Yoga is fixed in the drama. I only come once every cycle to teach you, children, Raja Yoga. I do not incarnate in any other way. It is said, reincarnation of God. He is the highest on high. Then there definitely has to be a reincarnation of the world mother and world father. Who is world mother and world father? Who is world mother and world father? In fact, the word reincarnation is only applied to the Father, avatar. Only the one Father is the bestower of salvation, but in fact, everything reincarnates again. Because there is now degradation. It would be said degradation has reincarnated. They became degraded once again. Later, there will be righteousness. Everything reincarnates. It is now the old world, and the new world will then come again. Now is the old world. We know that. Same world, it becomes old and new. So this is the old world and it will become new. It would be said that after the new world, the old world will come again. Everybody says that in some way, because everybody has that conscious or some memory inside that after the darkest night, what will follow? The bright morning will follow. Same way, after the extreme darkness in this world, what is going to follow? The new world. After the old world, new world will come again. The Father sits here and explains all of these things. When you sit in remembrance, always think, I am a soul and I have received instructions from the Father to remember Him. No one, apart from you children, can receive instructions from the Father. Among you children too, some are obedient and others are disobedient. Not everyone is following the Srimad properly. So Baba has to say that some are obedient, others are disobedient. The Father says, O souls, connect your intellects in yoga to me. The first instruction given by Baba, first direction, connect your intellects yoga with me. The Father speaks to you souls. None of the scholars or pundits would say that they are speaking to souls. They were just speaking, they will say that we are speaking to our followers. But followers also are human beings. They don't say that I am a soul and I'm talking to a soul. They don't say that. They consider each soul to be supreme soul. They say that everyone is God, Paramatma. So then it becomes wrong completely. Instead of connecting with God, they become disconnected when they say that everywhere is God. Baba says that is wrong. You children know that Shiv Baba is explaining to you through this body. One cannot act without a body. First of all, you need faith. Unless you have faith, nothing will sit in your intellects. First of all, you need the faith that Father of souls is the incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, and the Prajapita Brahma, the Father of people, is in a corporeal form. You are Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. All souls are sons of Shiva, and so they are called Shiv Kumars, not Shiv Kumaris. When as children of Brahma, because we are in body, as children of Brahma, we are in body. So in body, we are brothers and sisters. So we are the daughters and sons of Brahma Baba. So we are called Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. Kumars are the sons and Kumaris are the daughters. But as children of Shiv Baba, we are incorporeal, no body, bodiless. So in the form of a soul, there is no gender difference. All are sons. Shiv Kumars. Why then sons? If there is no gender, then why called sons? Because son, according to this world's law, sons will get inheritance from the father. So because all of us get inheritance, that's why Baba says, all of you are my sons, Shiv Kumars. So irrespective of the body's gender, male or female. So Baba says, you have to imbibe all of these things. It is only when you continue to stay in constant remembrance that you are able to imbibe them. It is only by staying in remembrance that your intellect's vessels can be cleansed. Because you have been listening to wasteful things, your vessels have become unclean. You have to cleanse them. The Father's instructions are, remember me and your intellects will be purified. Alloy has been mixed into souls. Therefore, you now have to become pure. Sannyasis say that souls are immune to the effect of action, whereas the Father says that alloy has been mixed into souls. They say that no matter what you do, because soul is doing, so there is no effect on the body, which is completely wrong. If there is no effect on the body, then why someone is born handicapped, disability, different kinds of disabilities? Why somebody is born in a rich family or poor family? Why somebody's body has some defects? Why? The soul, whatever has done in the past, will get the result because we have done through the body. So we get the result and bear the consequences also through the body. So we can't say that body is immune to the effect of karma. Can't say that. If you see, compare in the new world, Baba created us. He sent us very pure. New bodies were given to us, so pure, so divine. Even now when we see even the images of the deities, they are so pure. And now look at the faces of human beings. They can't even smile. And you see the divine smile on the faces of deities, right? So different now. Now, in order to look beautiful, for the sake of that, they do so much. They spend so much. And in the golden age, Baba says there is natural beauty. What do you think? Do we have beauty parlors in golden age? Not required. So Baba says, sannyasis say that souls are immune, whereas Father says that alloy has been mixed into souls. Both the soul and the body of Sri Krishna are pure. That is called beautiful. Beautiful means pure. When Baba says beautiful, means pure. The soul is pure, and when the soul is pure, then definitely that soul deserves a beautiful, pure body, healthy body. But it is only in the golden age that both are pure. They cannot be pure here. Now here what happens is, of course, we all have the old bodies, iron-aged body. So even if we make effort to purify the soul, but this body is still old, body will have something. So sometimes some people have questioned that somebody in Gyan for so many years, and why they have problems in the body then? They should not have problems. They are doing meditation, they are doing yoga. But at the same time, we all are settling our karma, right? So all have to settle the karma. This is also a process of purification. So in the old body, sitting in this old body, soul is purifying itself and at the same time settling the karma through this old body. After cleansing everything, completely pure and clean, then it gets a new body. When it becomes completely pure, then it will leave the old body. Then it cannot stay in the old body. Baba says, if I am still here in this old body, means I still have some karma left. So Baba says, you have not become pure yet. No one has become pure yet. All of you are making effort for this. Everyone's result will be given number wise at the end. The Father comes and issues this order to all souls. Consider yourselves to be bodiless and remember me. Become soul conscious. No one but the Father can explain this main thing. If you first of all have full faith in this, you can gain victory. If you do not have faith, you cannot gain victory. A faithful intellect will be victorious, whereas a doubtful intellect will be led to destruction. Nishche buddhi vijayanti. Sanshay buddhi vinashanti. So these are the words of Gita. In Gita it's written. So some words Baba says in the Gita are very good. They are called a pinch of salt in a sack full of flour. So it's like if you mix salt with atta, what will happen? Can you separate the salt? And we have been eating that atta with salt for a long time. So we feel that this is the original taste. Right? Means scriptures, Baba says, have some truth also in that, but it is all mixed with other human creations, human imaginations and interpretations. So all mixed with that, then that truth becomes diluted, the truth becomes false actually. So Baba says, now Baba is telling that which point is correct in Gita. So Baba is just telling the essence. Baba will not say what is wrong. He will just say what is right. And then we understand automatically what is wrong. Right? So the Father says, I explain to you the essence of all the Vedas and scriptures. All of those things are from the path of devotion. That too is fixed in the drama. The question of why the path of devotion was created doesn't arise. This drama is eternally predestined. You have received your inheritance of becoming the masters of heaven from the Father many times in the drama. And you will continue to receive it. It can never end. This cycle rotates eternally. And you will continue to receive it. Sorry. You children are now in a land of sorrow, Dukhdham. Now this Kaliyug is called Dukhdham. You are soon to go to a land of peace. Where is the land of peace? Shanti Dham, that is the soul world. So first all the souls will go to the land of peace. And you will go from there to a land of happiness, Sukhdham. So Dukhdham, Shantidham, Sukhdham. Can we directly transfer from land of sorrow to land of happiness? Possible? You know, some people, what they say, they ask, when they are new in knowledge, they ask this question. So if just few years left, suppose, when the golden age comes, can I see golden age coming, Krishna coming with these eyes? What you will answer? Can you see Krishna with these eyes? We will see with our eyes, but not in this body. Because when golden age coming, Krishna coming, you also need a new body, or you want to remain in the old body, in the Kaliyug, Iron Age body? Everyone will get a new beautiful body. And I remain in this one. Is that okay? Not okay, right? So everyone will once go back, because as Baba said, there are certain spiritual laws. One of the laws is that when soul becomes pure, pure soul cannot remain in the impure body. Body is impure. So I have to leave this body. Finally, when we become karmatit, means we settle all our karmic accounts, then we first go back home. And also this is a right thing that all the souls should go back home. because the whole cycle we are playing our roles here. So now we must get a chance to go back home. So all will go back home and then come back in the new world. So Baba says this cycle continues to rotate eternally. It takes you children 5,000 years to go from the land of happiness to the land of sorrow. So downfall takes 5,000 years. And while doing that, how many births do you take? 84 births. Only you children take 84 births. Do you understand this concept? Only those who came in the beginning of the golden age, they will take 84 births. Those who came later, they will not take complete 84 births. Lesser and lesser. Later they come, lesser number of births they have. So Baba says, only you children take 84 births. Not everyone can take 84 births. The Unlimited Father explains this to you children directly. Other children will simply listen to the Murli being read, or will read the Murli themselves, or listen to a tape. Now Baba says, one is this, the directly listening. Whether it is in Madhuban when we go directly in front of Baba, not everyone has a chance for that. Or sitting in the center also listening here is also a fortune, listening properly. Right? So whenever you get a chance, whenever it is possible, should come. That's why we do the retreats for all of you, and because everyone cannot come every day, you're sitting at different places. So at least in the special programs when it is organized, must come. On the weekends, on vacations, try to manage your time that way. So Baba says, otherwise other children will simply listen to the tape. Recordings, later listening to recording is different. And then that also everyone cannot listen. Baba says, not everyone can listen to a tape. Tape means recording. So first of all, you children have to stay in remembrance as you sit and as you walk, etc. People simply turn the beads of a rosary and chant the name of Rama. They do Rama Rama, or they do Amitofo Amitofo. They do, right? They chant the rosary of 108. They speak of the rosary of Rudra. Rudra is God. Then there is combined bead, which represents the dual form of Vishnu. There is a double bead on the top of the rosary where it begins. That represents combined form of Vishnu, means Lakshmi Narayan, or at present in the form of Brahma and Saraswati, because Brahma and Saraswati, Baba and Mama are going to become Lakshmi and Narayan in future. Who is that? It is the mother and father who become the dual form of Vishnu, Lakshmi and Narayan. This is why they are called dual bead. Shiv Baba is the tassel, and then the dual bead. It's like a flower on the top. You've seen the rosary? On the top there is a flower made of threads. So that is the tassel, and then the dual bead is Mama and Baba, who are called the mother and father. Vishnu wouldn't be called a mother and father. You can't call, and even Lakshmi and Narayan, can you call them mother and father? You can't call them mother and father. Only Lakshmi and Narayan's children would call them mother and father. People nowadays go in front of anyone and say, you are the mother and you are the father. Once someone said his praise, everyone else started to follow it. Tum mat pita. This one person will say, how it happens in the path of devotion. Whatever someone is doing, everyone starts following that. And nobody even questions why you're saying that, what is the meaning. This is the unrighteous world. The Iron Age is called an unrighteous world, whereas the Golden Age is called a righteous world. Their souls and bodies are both pure. In the Golden Age, Sri Krishna is beautiful. Now we understand what is the meaning of beautiful. They call Krishna as Sham Sundar. Sham means black, Actually, in English, they translate as ugly. That's not the right translation. It's not ugly. It's not ugly at all. Sham word is used, like someone's skin is dark. Uh, Respectfully, we will not call that person black. In the Hindu culture, they will not call him black, because if you say this one is black, then it's like it's not very polite to say that. So in a polite way, they say sham. Sham, sham is the color of when the sun is setting, sun sets. Sham also means evening, the color of the evening. So actually, it is dark. It means dark only, but there is a polite way of saying that. So Krishna is called Sham Sundar. And they show Krishna as dark skin. It's not ugly at all. In English translation, I think then Chinese also is they are translating like that. Ugly, it's not ugly. It's not ugly. It's just dark. So it's like the souls have become dark. They were bright, shining stars, beautiful. Means they were pure, and now they have become impure. For Krishna's soul also, they say in the golden age, Sri Krishna is beautiful, and then by his last birth, that soul has become ugly. But they combine the word Sham Sundar. Why they combine? Because they don't understand that when he is beautiful, that is a separate time, and in different time zone he becomes dark. So they combine it, they show him as dark, and also say it's beautiful because they show very beautiful features of Krishna. But the reality is that he is beautiful in a different time dimension, and he becomes Sham in a different time dimension. So Brahma and Saraswati are impure at this time. The soul has become impure, and so his jewelry, means body, like has also become impure, mixed. It's like if the gold is impure, you make the jewelry with that gold also will be impure. When gold has alloy mixed with it, the jewelry that is made from it also has alloy mixed with it. When the golden age is governed by the deities, there is nothing that is false or has alloy mixed in it. There will be palaces of real gold. Bharat was once the golden sparrow, but it has now become gilded, coated. Only like, nowadays jewelry also there is gold plated, just covered, a layer covered with gold. Inside is not gold. So it's not real gold. So it was a golden sparrow, and now it's just like that, coated. Only the Father can make this Bharat into such a heaven once again. The Father explains Srimat means the versions of God. Krishna is a human being with divine virtues. He has 2 arms and 2 legs. So sometimes, for deities, they imagine so many legs, so not legs, but so many arms, right? Or sometimes some deities, they will show 4 heads. Baba says it's not like that. They are also like normal human beings with 2 hands, 2 arms, and 2 legs. Lakshmi is shown in those images with 4 arms, right? When in Diwali, when they worship Sri Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi, they call it Mahalakshmi. And Mahalakshmi they show with 4 arms. And Narayan is also shown with 4 arms. Baba says people don't understand anything. They just put anything anywhere without understanding. When they speak of the word Om, they say that it means I am God. Om represents I am, means my existence. And actually, I am a soul. I cannot say I am God. But many people explain Om as God. In the path of devotion, they say like that. Wherever I look, I only see God. They would say that way. However, that is wrong. Om means I am a soul. The Father says, I too am a soul But because I am the Supreme, I am called the Supreme Soul. I reside in the Supreme Abode. The highest on high is God. Then in the subtle region, there are souls of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar. Then down here, there is human world. So all the 3 floors Baba is explaining. Baba calls it 3 floors. Out of these 3 floors, which one is the first floor? Which one is the first floor? Baba is explaining. Go back to your home. That is the first floor. Then subtle region, second floor. And this physical world is the third floor. Because we start from there, not from here. Because now we are sitting here, so we feel like this is the first floor. No, that is the first floor. So that's why Baba is starting from there. Highest on high, Shiv Baba. Then subtle region, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar. Then down here, there is human world. That is the deity world. And the other world is the world of souls, which is called incorporeal world. These matters have to be understood. You children are receiving the donation of imperishable jewels of knowledge. Now Baba is donating us, through which you become prosperous. Because when Baba comes at the end of the confluence age, we have become very poor. That day Baba said, no, we become bankrupt. Kali Yuga is bankrupt of peace, happiness, purity. So that's why we need donation now. So Baba says, I donate you the jewels of knowledge. And these imperishable jewels of knowledge, they will turn into the jewels, the real jewels there in the golden age. So how much I imbibe, it depends on that. So you children are receiving the donation of imperishable jewels of knowledge, through which you become prosperous and double crowned in the future. Look at the picture of Sri Krishna. He has both crowns. Then when that child goes into the moon dynasty, he has 2 degrees fewer. 2 degrees are less. Then when he goes into the merchant dynasty, because from deity you come to the warrior from Sun dynasty to Moon dynasty. So from deity religion we go to the warriors. Then after that we become the merchants, then Shudras. So when that same soul, Baba is explaining, the soul of Krishna, that when that child goes into the Moon dynasty, he has 2 degrees fewer. Then when he goes into the merchant dynasty, he loses 4 more degrees, right? And his crown of light no longer remains, because in golden and silver age you have 2 crowns, double crown, Baba says. One is the crown of being the emperor, that throne, that kingdom. And then another is the halo of light. You see the halo of light around them, that is called the second crown, the crown of purity. So there is double crown. Now they still have the kingdom when they reach copper age, but they don't have the crown of purity. So only 1 crown remains. So that's why Baba says they lose that crown. Only the crown of jewels remain. At that time, whoever gives a lot of donations, now what happens? Merchant clan. So give and take begins. In first 21 births in golden age and silver age, we are consuming what we have accumulated in the past, in the Sangam Yuga, in the previous cycle. So whatever we have accumulated with our seva, with our yoga and gyan, that we are consuming. So we don't have to make effort in golden and silver age. But after it is all consumed up, used up, we reach copper age. So now we have to do something to earn. It's like now we have to earn and then eat. So the accumulated bank balance is finished. That is why Baba says, at that time, whoever gives a lot of donations or performs a lot of charity receives a very good kingdom for one birth. Then, in their next birth, if they donate a lot again, they can receive a kingdom once again. Here, you can claim a kingdom for 21 births, but you do have to make effort. To claim kingdom, you have to make effort. So the father gives his own introduction. He says, I am the Supreme Soul. This is why he's called the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, that is God. You children remember that Supreme. You are Saligrams and he is Shiva. People create a huge lingam of Shiva and Saligrams out of clay. They make it with clay for worshipping them. No one even knows which souls those memorials represent. Who are those? Sometimes they make 108 or 16,108. Who are those souls? Baba says, all of us, those who are now helping in Baba's task in any way. Those who help in Baba's tasks, they are worshipped with Shiv Baba. So such an honor that we are worshipped along with our father, right? Because you children of Shiv Baba make Bharat into heaven. You are worshipped in that form. Then after you have become deities, you are also worshipped in those forms. So that's why Baba says, you are worshipped in two forms, double worship, double puja. Baba is only worshipped in the incorporeal form. We are worshipped in incorporeal form as saligrams and also worshipped as deities, human form. So that Baba says, you do so much service with Shiv Baba that you are even worshipped as saligrams of clay. It is those who perform the most elevated tasks who are worshipped. Those who perform good tasks in the Iron Age have memorials built to them. Even in Iron Age, some great personalities come. Their memorials are made. We see, like their statues are made, and we remember the history. We remember they have done something for the country, something for the world. So we remember them. Even in Iron Age, their memorials are created. The Father comes every cycle and explains to you the secrets of the world cycle. That is, he makes you Swadershan Chakradhari, the spinner of the discus of self-realization. Vishnu cannot have Swadershan Chakra. He would have become a deity. You are given all of this knowledge now. But when you become Lakshmi and Narayan, you will no longer have this knowledge. Everyone there will have received salvation. You children, listen to this knowledge at this time and then claim your kingdom. Once heaven has been established, there is no longer any need for this knowledge. Only when the Father comes does he give the full introduction of the Creator and his creation. Sannyasis defame the mothers, but the Father comes and uplifts the mothers. The Father explains, if it were not for the sannyasis, Bharat would have turned to ashes because everyone is sitting on the pyre of lust right now. When the deities fall into the path of sin, that's why Baba always appreciates sannyasis. That they have done a great job because of them, they brought the concept of celibacy, they brought the concept of purity. Although they left their families, but the good thing was that they have created that atmosphere of purity. Because of that vibration, the world was saved until now. It survived. Otherwise, Baba says, world would have ended much earlier if they don't come. That's why, in front of Brahma Baba, once one sannyasi came to meet Baba. You know what did Brahma Baba do? Baba left his chair and sat down and asked him to sit on his chair. That much respect Baba used to give to the sannyasi. Because he is the, you see, Brahma Baba, medium of chariot of Shiv Baba. But still, so much respect. So Baba says, when the deities fall onto the path of sin, there are big earthquakes and everything is swallowed up. No other lands exist at that time. Only Bharat exists at that time. Only Bharat. So all of us that time only belong to Bharat. Right? Because that Bharat is not this India, this map which you see now. That Bharat includes many parts together. So that is one land, there is no division. And that original land is called Bharat. Now they are renaming India as Bharat again, once again, but they are considering only that part. But when we say Bharat, we talk about the whole world, because that time whole world is only one land together. That is Bharat. So Baba says those of Islam, etc., come later on. The things of the golden age do not remain here. The Somnath temple that you see was not built in heaven. In heaven, you don't need temples. Do you need? No, Baba says every house is a temple because all of you are deities. So you don't need to create separate temples and worship. Nobody worships none. You don't have to worship anybody because we are worthy of worship there. So Baba says it was built on the path of devotion and was looted by Muhammad Ghaznavi. However, the palaces of the deities, etc., all vanished in the earthquakes. That is also a spiritual law, because Baba has explained that even after the Silver Age, end of Silver Age, before the beginning of Copper Age, there are again natural calamities happening. Big disaster happening, all the palaces are destroyed. Why? Why it had to happen? That's why there is no sign of the Golden Age palaces or anything, anywhere. No records, no written history with facts and figures. We just have scriptures that is based on the divine visions, but no facts and figures. Another reason is that because when the souls are pure, then they deserve all those facilities. As soon as you become impure, the nature takes it back from you. So the palaces are all destroyed in the earthquakes. All vanish, completely vanish. It is not that all the palaces go down below and that the things that have gone down below then come up again. It's not magic that they have gone down and then in again golden age comes, it will come up. That is just, a way of saying the things, a way of representing the things that it has gone, now it will come back. It will come back means we will construct. We have to do constructions again. But the construction will be much easier and faster in golden age. In few hours, the palace is constructed. You see in China already, in few days, such huge buildings are created. Already technology has reached to that extent, to that level. You see, I saw one news that in 19 days, 51 stories building, 51 floors building is created in 19 days. It's here in China. So already technology has reached that level. So those Baba's children who have the knowledge of technology also, they will also go to golden age. So they will create wonders there. So it's not that it will just come out, emerge from the earth, palace emerging from the earth, not like that. It's all very practical actually. Baba says, no, they stay underground or disintegrate. No. If excavations were made at that time, something might be found, but nothing would be found now. These things are not mentioned in the scriptures. Only the one Father is the bestower of salvation. First of all, you need this faith. It is in faith that Maya creates obstacles. Maya will try to shake you with different things. If you have faith in Baba, it will try to shake you. in different aspects. It could be because faith in Baba means faith in drama. It also means faith in the family, in the Brahmin family. It also means faith in Baba's system. If I say I have faith in Baba, but I can't follow the system, that is not a complete faith. What is faith? It's like you tell your parents, Baba, Mama, I love you, but I can't be obedient. I can't listen to you, whatever you say. I will do whatever I want to do. Then it doesn't make any sense. That's not love. That's not respect. Right? So Baba says, Maya tries to create obstacles in that only. Some say, how can God come here? Since Shiv Jayanti is celebrated, festival of the birth of Shiva, he must surely have come. Like somebody is born first, then their birthday is celebrated every year. Shiv Baba must have come on this earth. That's why Shiv Jayanti is celebrated. Shivratri, they call it. The Father has explained, I come at the confluence of the unlimited day and the unlimited night. Unlimited night is Iron Age, Kali Yuga. And unlimited day is the Golden Age. So Baba comes between these two because he has to, his role is to transform the night into day. No one except you children knows at what time I come. The Father has given you this knowledge and has had these pictures made by giving you divine visions. There is some mention of the Kalpa tree in the Gita. He says to the children, you and I exist now. We also existed a cycle ago, and we will continue to meet cycle after cycle. I give you this knowledge every cycle. This too proves the cycle. However, only you and no one else can understand this. Look at this picture of the whole cycle. Someone must definitely have had it created. The Father explains this, but you children also have to use this picture and explain it. Acha? Acha? To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Now we respond to Baba. Ruhani bachon ki,
Ruhani bachon ki,
Ruhani
Bap Dada ko, Yad Pyar,
Good morning all.
Namaste.
Namaste. 谢谢爸爸，克里亚爸爸。
谢谢爸爸，谢谢爸爸，谢谢。
Essence for dharma. First, in every aspect, the basis of victory is faith. So today's underlying point, faith. Therefore, become those whose intellects have faith. Never have doubts about the Father, the bestower of salvation. No doubt. Never ever. Whatever Baba has created, the whole yajna, no doubt. Second, in order to purify and cleanse your intellect, practice becoming bodiless. Do not speak of or listen to wasteful things. Blessing. May you be an experienced image who finishes all limited situations by being an embodiment of unlimited awareness. May you be an experienced image who finishes all limited situations by being an embodiment of unlimited awareness. So Baba says, you elevated souls are the trunk who have a close and direct relationship with the seed and the two main leaves, the Trimurti. You are the trunk. You remember the tree, the Kalpa tree? Where are you sitting? Baba says, you are the trunk. who have a close and direct relationship with the seed. Trunk is just next to the roots. So roots means the seed, it comes from the seed. So we have a direct connection with the seed. Who is the seed of the tree? Shiv Baba. And two main leaves, the Trimurti. Who are the two main leaves? Mama Baba right now, but when we say leaves, it's Radhe Krishna. Because the tree begins with that. And the Trimurti. Remain stable in this elevated stage. Always remember you are sitting under the tree, in the foundation. So whatever you do, whatever you think, it affects the whole world. Even if sitting at your own place, you are sitting alone, whatever you are thinking, it is reaching the whole tree, every leaf of the tree. So you should have that intoxication that we are with Baba here and also have the responsibility. So Baba says, remain in your stage of unlimited maturity and you will become images that have experienced everything. Constantly keep your occupation of unlimited maturity in your awareness. The duty of you ancestors. So see, today is the Ancestors' Day. Actually, Baba says, you are the ancestors of the whole world. The duty of you ancestors is to be immortal lights and show the destination to the souls who are wandering in darkness. You recognize this responsibility? The duty of you ancestors is to be immortal lights and show the destination to the souls who are wandering in darkness. Slogan. To experience pleasure in any situation instead of becoming confused is to be an intoxicated yogi. To experience pleasure in any situation instead of becoming confused is to be an intoxicated yogi. Nasha. So you should have such intoxication that anything comes, but I can find a way to be happy in that situation. Because we understand everything is beneficial. We understand there is some reason in that. There is something which Baba wants to give me in this situation. Maybe I was planning something else, but something else happened. Because what I want is something else, but what Baba wants to give to me is his plan. Now you tell me whose plan is better, your plan or Baba's plan? It might not be according to my plan. So don't get disturbed. But see Baba's plan in that. And of course, he's the wisdom of the wise, right? So Baba says to experience pleasure in any situation instead of becoming confused is to be an intoxicated yogi. Om Shanti. This is Baba's beautiful versions today, full of wisdom. So let us keep that intoxication in us today, whole day, maintain this awareness. You can revise the Murli once again. And today, as we said, that we will be offering bhog for the ancestors noon time today. So whoever comes to the center, also fine. We will see that if we can do something online, but I'm not sure because it's all about bhog offering and some meditation for the ancestors. So we will do that together. Around 11:30. 11:30, we do the meditation and then offer bhog. Om Shanti. Now we sit in meditation and we continue giving Sakash for Nirmala Didi.